It is Brittany Snow, everybody. I know. Brittany, you have a dog named Charlie who's here in the building.
She is here. She's backstage. She's probably so mad at me because she's been wanting to be on your show so badly.
It's a little nerve-wracking. I remember I took my old dog Flossie out on the Rosie O'Donnell show.
Oh.
Flossie didn't want anything to do with it. She was like, I'm so out of here. And she got real stage fright. Cut to Douglas, who's, licking everybody.
Well, we just came from a podcast, and she was sort of like all over the place and barking and running around. And I was like, I'm not a mom yet, but I felt like a mom where I was like, is she okay? Is she peeing on anything? Am I going to have to save her from eating a wire? And so then I was like, I can't do the interview. So I wanted to be like present with you.
I'm so grateful. I feel like I've been waiting with such anticipation to hang out with you.
Me too.
I've watched you what feels like forever.
Well, coming from you, that's insane because I've watched you forever and I look up to you so much.
How old were you when you started?
I was like a baby, 3.
Yes.
Yeah, so kind of same.
How did that transpire, may I ask?
I think I was always a performative kid. I always had goals to be like the director, the actor, the writer, and then my friends would come over and they would be like the trees.
Oh my God, look at you.
Yeah, my mom really went for a look there.
Yeah, but you have the look.
So I think it was coupled with the fact that my mom, she wanted me to do it, and for a good reason. I mean, I was ready. I was like with the pigtails, and I think those ribbons were made of like balloons or something. I don't know, something weird.
I always thank my mom for like bringing me into this.
Same.
Because I know it's where I'm supposed to be. If I'm lucky enough that they'll have me there.
Exactly. I know. And I think back and people are like, did you miss out on your childhood? Did you want to go to normal school? And I was like, I was always supposed to do this. So I really do thank my mom for knowing that, maybe intuitively. And I also was begging her, so that played a good part.
I begged my mom too. I was like, nope, this is what I want to do. I know it. I'm very clear about it. But then being a child actor, oh my God, just so much comes with that. It's crazy.
I know.
And I don't know how any of us survive it.
I don't know.
I applaud those who do.
Douglas, please hang out with us.
Come here. Come on. Come here.
I need like emotional support for this conversation.
Here you go. Come on.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, bud.
Show off his new flea collar.
Hi. Oh my God.
What was it like for you? Because I felt like I hit every pitfall that there was. Like every branch there was to fall on the tree on the way down, I did.
Same. And you know what was funny? I did it behind closed doors, so I think a lot of people thought that I wasn't doing anything like that, but I think I was doing it more on myself. I self-sabotaged a lot. I took it a lot out on myself. I think in my childhood, just to get right in.
I love it, please. Because also, like, you do present in a way that seems very put together. And getting to know your story, I'm like, I already loved you, and now I'm more in love with you because you're this fully fledged human being.
Oh, thanks.
That has a whole interesting life and story and things that you've overcome.
I really appreciate that. I mean, so have you, and I look up to you so much because of that. I mean, going through so much when you're a kid actor and knowing that people are looking at you as you're going through normal growing up stuff, teenage stuff, and having people kind of judge you for that. But I mean, regardless of that all, because that's the bigger stuff was that I was judging myself and I was really hard on myself, and I've had to really unlearn how to be so hard on myself. And
what do you think that you were hardest on yourself about?
I think it came from the idea that there was a lot of chaos in my house, and if I could be perfect and be really funny and cute and adorable, then people were looking over here and not at what was going on, and so I could save the day a little bit. And I knew that that was my job as a kid, and I didn't know how to control their problems or anyone's problems, but I knew that problems somehow went away if I did really well, got the jobs, looked really pretty, did the thing. And so I think that it trained me to think that that was what made me lovable. Yeah. And so I think that that's how I had to like unlearn that. I'm still lovable if I'm not perfect or doing all the right things. I'm saying all this with the understanding also that my parents are the best people ever, and everybody can look back and have something to say about.
It's all a personal journey. Like, no matter who's around you, for me, I take such accountability for every single thing I've ever done. It's like, it was no one else's fault. Don't blame them. Don't look at them and don't judge them. Look here.
Right.
That's where I did, and that is where the work starts. We're all so our own heroes, our own saboteurs, and everything in between. And the bonus is, are we lucky enough, yes, to have love from other people, but now I'm learning finally, can I love myself?
Yes, it's so great, and it does come with age. I think it's so cheesy that people talk about it, but it's so true. I'm like, it's okay to finally love myself. I'm not going to lose anything. I'm not going to be harder on myself doesn't get me any better.
Oh my God. And the level of scrutiny I put on myself was unlivable, untenable. I could have never met my own expectations, but it is a part of growing up. I've thought a lot about, can anyone bottle this level of calm any sooner? Because waiting this long for it feels a little bit like a shame, but this is the process. This is where it was, and I don't know if you can get it without a lot of life experience.
Do you feel like you would have been this way regardless of being a child actor, or do you feel like it was sort of in tandem?
That is such a great question. It's weird because I'm, now raising kids who are not in the business and trying to have this very normal childhood for them. And we're just living in a world that has all the pitfalls of us growing up. Everyone's out there. Everyone can share their opinion. It's a vulnerable experience to be this revealed. We're thinking about all the other people, not just ourselves. We're starting that training. The world is I think, a lot the way we grew up. And so sometimes I worry that I have an unhealthy amount of fear for people because I don't want them to experience that. And how can I protect my kids from that? But then there's just only so much we can do when it's coming out from everywhere. I don't remember what it was like to be a kid in school because I wasn't a kid in school.
Same.
So bringing up kids, I've had to really start to check my baggage at the door and realize that this is them and their experience, and I have some good knowledge and experience to help benefit them, but this is their life and their experience, and they're not going to be me because they're them. If I could fix myself, anything's possible. And I do get right back to a hopeful optimism that's grounded in a lot of reality. But I have fears because of my own childhood, and I think it is linked to some of the work, but the work also saved me and gave me a beautiful life.
Well, to go back to your original question, which was an hour ago.
That's right, it was.
In terms of I think you asked me, how are you? And I was like, let me tell you about my childhood.
Yeah. Because we were just talking to people about how middle school age is the catalyst and springboard for who we become as adults. Is it nature or nurture? Is it our environment? Is it us? What's our karma? Someone said people are the messengers of your lessons. So I do think there's a chance to constantly figure ourselves out. But I mean, it's literally like asking the meaning of life. It's a very daunting subject. I think we're trying to tackle it.
But don't you think it's all sort of meant to be in a way? I think about being a child actor, and I think that was the perfect mechanism for me as a highly sensitive person to go through all of my stuff really early and get it all out to where I really do feel like I've understood myself so much more because it was so compact at such a specific time, and there was so much happening that now I feel like looking back, I'm good. I did the stuff.
I think you're right, and you're giving me a real aha moment, as Oprah Winfrey calls them, because I am very relieved. I got a lot out very early. I figured out a lot. I had a midlife crisis at 13. It was very efficient. It was,
I know that, yeah.
And it is like I want to have a sense of humor about it. I don't want to be dark and heavy about it because everything wasn't all dark and heavy. Here's what's interesting. When you realize that you have no regrets.
Truly.
Like I have none. I love everything about my experience.
Good.
And I know that like you also like took a break and walked away, and there was points that I did that too, and it seems so brave at the time, but like, God, isn't it just the best to know that there is a moment where we have to step back and take care of ourselves?
Yeah.
That is pretty extraordinary.
I think it was the best thing I ever have done for myself. Not at the time, I didn't think so, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to be here physically where I am now if I didn't take that break. And I had to get my stuff in order. I had to get help. And I had to like separate the perfectionist and the person that was wanting to solve the problems and create safety in a home from my childhood to just letting things happen and showing up for myself. And so now, you know, so many years later, I think back like, wow, I banked on myself and bet on myself enough that this would still be here, and I'm the most proud of myself.
And invested, if we're going to use finance terms.
Yeah, I don't know anything about.
Me neither. My God, I'm the hottest mess ever. And now, like, do you feel kind of like a grown-up now?
I do as of late, but not. It took me a really long time.
It's like just starting to click for me.
Yes.
I like it.
I know, me too. I'm like, oh, I know that. I know that thing that grown-ups know about.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like exciting to be a grown-up. It's not overrated. I'm totally into it.
Me too. And I think that being a kid, we keep relating on this, I guess, but I think being a kid actor, you learn that being really small and being really young is helpful. And so it serves us to not grow up because that is how we got attention. So
men have the Peter Pan syndrome.
We have the child actor syndrome.
Female actors have a little bit of that. Yeah, like you stay a little stunted, but that can be really whimsical and fun. And then there are times where you're like, okay, I got to grow up now.
Yeah, but you know, you've been. I mean, not to like be the fan club president of Drew Barrymore.
Don't even. I mean,
but I do always think about how. I just appreciated like how whimsical you are. I mean, we're both Pisces. I don't even know if I believe in astrology, but I love your zest for life, and I don't think that people need to grow out of that.
I don't know if I'll ever be capable, but I am such a fangirl of you. Literally for weeks, I've been like, Brittany Snow's coming here. What? Wait a minute. What am I going to talk to her about? There's so many things. Oh.
That's so wild.
Getting to know you through researching you and having conversations about what we could talk about, it really did flush out and color this whole human being that I realized that it was you in your work that I knew and loved. And like I said, getting to know you as a person, like I'm so much even more in. Okay, first of all, I love Pitch Perfect so much. I love all the movies. I love you in them. You are a huge driving force of why they work.
Thank you.
What, are you guys like close in real life? I know that sounds like such a lame question, but I'm so curious because also me and my girls, like we've just all been watching you for years.
That's so surreal, but thank you. We're like a dysfunctional family.
The best.
Where we have each other's back and we always will pick up the phone. We will always be there for each other, and we have, you know, these weird idiosyncrasies that are like just very specific to us. And so we love that about each other. But yeah, we're always like, oh, we gotta go see, the old family again.
That makes me so happy.
It's really nice.
Because it feels like that. Chemistry, it can be faked, but when it works and it's electric, there's no faking it.
Truly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's 3 movies to prove it. Do you think there will ever be a 4th?
I mean, maybe if you want to come on and be a part of it, then
I can't sing though. Is that a problem? I'm like, I will come and be there any day. I would be the weakest link in your chain.
You know, we don't really sing live either, so it's okay.
Okay, we'll get a little.
It's recorded, and we can have you, dance around.
Okay. The Hunting Wives. What in the hell?
I know, it's a lot.
A I'm so into it.
I love that.
I've watched the whole season. I was so upset when it ended. I watched it with someone I work with and love, Ember. We were like, oh no, we've got only 3 episodes left. Oh no, 2 episodes left. Malin Ackerman. When she pulls up on that jet ski and that Versace bathing suit,
and
I was
she goes,
like,
ahoy, bitch.
I can't. And she takes you like, honey, baby, sweetheart. Like,
It's so true.
I am like so confused and elated, and
Yes.
I just want to be in it. Did you see the SNL sketch?
Of course. I
Brilliant.
was brilliant,
And you can
dying.
tell that they love you too, because
I know,
it
that's
didn't
great.
have one tinge of anything other than,
Oh my God.
yep, I love an Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, Chloe Feynman does both of us pretty well.
Chloe Feynman does the imitations of us.
Really good. That's really like a pinch me moment for me, because I didn't think I would ever make it back again, and B, I never thought that I would make it as like a skit on SNL. It's just so cool and surreal.
It's like if SNL is lovingly parodying you, you're doing something right.
It's the highest compliment. It really is. I'm just so flattered, and I love that I think she says like, hell no. And I was like, yeah, I do talk like that, don't I? Yeah. Hell no.
Yeah, you do that, and I do the side of the face, and we both kind of. Where did you grow up?
Florida.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Sunshiny Place, California.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is with the mouth. I'm not sure. I was going to talk about Malin Ackerman, and then we got off topic. So Malin is now one of my best friends, and she is the most incredible woman.
I feel like the way that you guys created this show and how you played it was so tonally pitch perfect, pun intended, that you allowed everyone in, you took command, you had a wink, you made it delicious. I mean, it is like, when is season 2 coming out? And what is Malin up to?
Well, she has a little video for you.
No! Roll the tape.
Boy, ladies, coming at you from the bathroom in Vegas, because that's how Britt and I like to start all our relationships, isn't it? Oh, Drew, I love you so much. Girl, you know, our shows are pretty similar because they both have a lot of affection in them.
Yes, that's true.
And we think that you'd be a great hunting wife, girl. So why don't y'all come out and visit, and I'll even let you touch my wig.
Yes!
All right, now don't have too much fun without me. I love you girls so much. Mwah.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, that means so much. Thank you. I have chills.
You really do.
everywhere. I really do. All my hairs are standing up. Okay, talk to me about Murdoch. I watched 2 hours last night.
Thank you. And it's been such a privilege to play Mandy Matney. I knew her. I knew of the case. I knew of her podcast. I had already listened to the podcast a couple years ago. And so I was very familiar with the case. But not only that, I was familiar with her type of journalism, which was sort of like this.
You like murder podcasts, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I really do. I know. What does that say about
I'm not
people?
sure, but I like it about you.
I like it about you. Okay. But I think it's like a psychological experience in a way where I'm sort of putting together a puzzle piece, and it comforts me that I can solve someone else's problems and I don't have to solve mine. So if I solve the case before the detective, like, I win. But I don't, no one wins in this situation because someone has died, which is bad. So
Yes.
I don't know what exactly that means. But I think I really like also this sense of taking down corruption and justice and things feeling ordered. It's my control issues.
But that's why I like how you're playing your character, is because everybody is just getting away with everything.
Right.
And it's like, finally someone comes in and is like, hold on a second.
Yes.
And it's this voice of reason. And also somebody fighting for the truth and justice. And I love the way that you're playing your character, because it's like a breath of fresh air compared to all the cover-up and corruption, and also just long-learned habits of like, we'll get away with everything.
Definitely, especially in a dynasty like that is upheld with corruption and just not taking responsibility, no accountability. And here is someone that's putting up a mirror in a way, and I love that it's a woman. And I love that she's doing it her way.
Local journalism too, which I'm such a big fan of. I love local, and like that is what breaks this. I mean, I'm only on episode 2. I'm going right back to the feeder. I was all I could get in last night. And then you have this, it's so good, and like Jason Clarke and Patricia Arquette.
I know.
I freak out every time. I mean,
She's incredible.
She's my lifelong crush.
She's mine. And last night, I said something really dumb to her one time, like on accident, because I was nervous, and it was like Patricia Arquette.
Did you meet someone that you love and go overboard? Or I wouldn't know anything about that. Every time I meet someone I love, I walk away, I'm like, God, I'm such a nerd. Why did I talk to them like that? But I can't help it. But
I just fizzle out sometimes when I talk to famous people.
I know, you're like, oh,
I'm like
short circuit.
Completely short circuit, especially with her, because she's like so elegant and smart and cool. So I don't know. I said something really. We were at the Emmys.
You earned your way to the Emmys, but go on. I know the feeling.
I know. It's like we were at the Emmys, and we were backstage, and I was panicked because I didn't know I was presenting, and yeah, we had to present like last minute. It wasn't planned, and so I turned to Patricia Arquette because she's there and she's lovely, and I said, "Oh, are you so excited?" And then I realized that we were almost done with the show, and I said, "To go home." I said to Patricia Arquette, "Are you excited to go home?" And she's so lovely that she was like, "No, I'm really grateful to be here."
Right.
Of course.
That's not what I meant at all.
Same. And, and finally, we had another conversation where I said to her, "I'm so sorry I said something so stupid like that." And she goes, "Oh, I don't even remember that. You know, the next time that you get in your head, you just sing to yourself, 'I'm a nerd, I messed up, blah, da, 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 da.' Like, go to bed thinking that, because no one cares. I don't care. No one cares." And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to take that forever.
Yeah.
Just she's just so smart and elegant. And I will now be singing. I'll be singing to myself when I do that with famous people.
Yeah, my lifelong ballad. Okay, the next thing that you're in, which comes out soon, I can't wait to see it. There's a moment in the trailer, actually, that has me super screwed up because it is the visual representation of my worst fear. It's like a face in a window. I can't even handle it. It's a Netflix series called The Beast in Me.
Yes.
And
I think it's a really interesting, well done, well made. You know, it's prestige television in terms of like everyone is at the top of their game. And it's a character study.
And Matthew Rhys.
Matthew Rhys is the coolest, most gregarious, lovely man.
I love
Claire
his
Danes,
wife, too.
I know.
Carrie Russell.
I never got to meet her, but I'm glad I didn't.
Because you would have gone away going, I'm a nerd.
Are you excited to leave the set?
Like, well, maybe we should just meet people together and just like smother them and then just be done with it.
I would love that.
Okay, good.
But you probably know Claire Danes, and she's just the best.
I mean, I really don't know people. Like, I do, but I don't. And I'm as freaked out by meeting someone that I admire as if I am nowhere near this business, this job, or this industry. I am just the nerd who gets excited, and it's who I am, and I gotta accept it. Because I admire people for what they do. And it's not just in our business, it's all business, it's all humans. I love people.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I freak out at chefs more than anything. Freak out. Like,
well, we'll all be waiting for The Beast in Me, and can you please come back? Can we, like,
yes.
I want to, I'm so happy, please. I'm so happy to get to know you. You're so cool. You're so special. And thank you, Mullen. I know. I'm going to be fantasizing about that all day and night. Okay, The Beast in Me streams on Netflix November 13th, and the first 3 episodes of Murdaugh, Death and the Family are streaming now on Hulu, and we're going to go to a clip as we go to break. And Brittany, thank you. I love you. We'll be right back. I'm so happy.
We check all of his little boxes. We do legitimately good work. And then for what? For him to turn around and hand it over to a mediocre man?
I know. It sucks. But this is about something bigger than his good old boy mentality, right? So, we play by his stupid rules, but we keep on doing our thing. See where this leads us?